This is a heartwarming but ultimately tragic tale. It's the story of dozens of people getting together to try and save the life of an animal that some of us are scared of. It's all told by the man who captured the incident on camera, and his video features something extremely rare. Welcome to Deep Blue Discovery. Cape Cod, Massachusetts. It's not unusual to find some shark species close to shore, like this tiger deliberately beaching itself to feast on a whale carcass. Great white sharks also occasionally hunt near the coast, if that's where their prey is. Unfortunately, open ocean sharks like great whites can get confused in the shallows, particularly when they're young. And that's a good place to begin Corey Schneibel's story on the Cape Cod coast a few years ago.
That morning, get down to the beach, and there's this massive dune at Whitecrest. And as we're walking down it to get down to the beach, you see this huge crowd of people, and you don't know exactly what's going on there. So you know something's going on. And somebody ran by us and said, "There's a shark."
That shark turned out to be a large great white, and it was in serious trouble.
As you can see in the video, we got there right in the middle of the process of a huge group of people trying to save a great white shark, and ended up being about a 14-foot great white shark.
The shark was beached, and dozens of people had come together in an attempt to save its life.
What you have going on is really wild. There was a boat out in the water that had a tow line. They were trying to tie it to the shark's tail. There was a stand-up paddle boarder that was sort of aiding in that whole thing. You had a group of, tens, maybe even had hundreds of people.
I'm gonna stay up here.
And they were doing things, like putting water over the shark and trying to create, they dug out a trench.
It was a sterling effort by everyone, and the video shows them succeeding in getting the shark back into the sea. At this point, no one really knew if it was alive or dead, and that posed a problem for the police officer on the beach.
And then you see this cop come in and really kind of, I don't want to say lose his mind, but he's like, I think he, kind of dawns on this cop that okay, we have 100 people in the water. There's a 14-foot great white. And who knows if it's dead or alive? And if that thing snaps back to life, it's got 100 pieces of food right there for the taking.
But the shark wasn't in any shape to be hunting humans. Sadly, the rescue operation ultimately failed.
I think everybody was doing their best to save the shark. In the end, you kind of realize that if it's not getting that water going through its gills, it's going to die. And ultimately, that is what happened.
No one wants to see such an amazing creature lose its life. But Corey's video is a good demonstration of human kindness, bravery, and ingenuity.
What you see in this video is normal beach-going types that happen upon this scene, and they spring into action. And you see a lot of beautiful chaos teamwork that ultimately doesn't, save the shark, but does get the shark back out into the water.
Corey believes he saw something he'll never see again, and probability suggests he's right. While great whites can hunt near the coast, they're very much open ocean sharks. It's extremely rare to see them beached, and this one was probably an inexperienced juvenile. Either way, Corey says seeing one of these sharks in person, even in such unpleasant circumstances, was a humbling experience.
When you actually see a massive great white like that, it really humbles you. In a sense, even though this was, I imagine if you see one in the water, it's even that much more of a humbling experience. But that was the day. Didn't go surfing that day. Did not go surfing that day.
Thanks for watching this episode of Deep Blue Discovery, and thanks to Corey for taking the time to speak to us. If you like our videos, please don't forget to hit the like button and of course subscribe to the channel. We'll be back next week with more awesome sea life content.